Yo, what's up, random people? So today we're gonna do some stuff. But before we do that, first of all, I just want to say how much Didix is better than me in this game and knows about this game a whole lot more than I know right now and will ever know. So now that we said that, let's go ahead and talk about T4 priority for the Black Order, because well, for some reason, some people still need these kind of videos. And sure, some people are new to this game, or they don't know the mechanics that well, or maybe they just don't know how to read English that well. Perhaps. But, I think that I get like 50 views, so like the 50 people, let's say like 20 people who actually watch my videos, and the other 30 people are like, by chance just clicked it on the off chance, this is interesting, saw it for like 5 seconds and said nope, and left. I think those 20 people know their shit, or at least know some shit about this game, so they don't really need T4 priority videos. But as I recently found out, some people, even at 5 million collection power, or maybe even 6, I haven't asked, still need the T4 infographics or videos or whatnot. So here you are. Enjoy. So first of all, let's go into Corvus Glaive and check out his skills. So first skill, alright, so level 7, always gain an assist from an ally Proxima Midnight. Alright, so basically, what are you looking for when you want to up a tier 4? You're looking for something that will change that character's ability or add a lot to it. So, like, if it's only damage, it's not really, unless it's like a blaster or someone who needs a lot of damage, like Corvus Glaive. But in this case, it's gonna change 50% chance to gain an assist to 100% chance to get an assist. So it is kind of a good ability. Now, is it essential? It is not essential. But it is not too bad if you have a lot of T4s like I do. So you could go for that. Not the biggest upgrade in the world, but it is kind of a big deal. Alright, so his special, just damage, you don't really need that. That's not essential for shit. His ultimate, just damage, it's good for him. It's not essential. And his passive, more crit chance, and Black Order gain 10% damage. Is it good? Is it essential? It is not essential. It is not essential. If you have a lot of them, if you want to pimp out your Black Order team, sure, you can do this. But it's not essential for that team to work. So, not really a lot of essential shit here. You could do the basic. You could do the passive if you really want to, because it is more damage for all. And what's his name? CULLING, and basically everyone's gonna get a little bit better with the damage. But that's basically it. So let's move along. OBSIDIAN. His basic, just more damage. Not really essential. Special, 10% more healing is okay, but considering you're gonna use this like once a fight, 10% is not really essential in any means. It's not essential at all. And you got here, let's see, more damage, and more damage. You're going to use this once a fight. This is not essential. This is not game breaking. This is not going to change how this character works. So it's not essential. And his passive, 10% max health. It's nice. It's nice. It's very good. If you want to pimp out your Black Order, but again, it's not essential. This is not going to change the character. This is not going to, make it into this amazing thing. It's a little bit of upgrade, not the biggest thing. So yeah, nothing really here that just stands out in Cull, by the way. And let's move to Proxima. Again, with her basic, she and Corvus Glaive have the same thing. This does add a lot more to that character, but taking that you're going to use this maybe like once a fight, so it is more essential than the other shit that we just saw, but it is not game breaking. But I think better than anything Cull could have gotten. So, let's call it a meh upgrade. Let's see, her special. Now here is something worth noting. So this means she will have offense down for 2 turns, and that changes a lot. But it's kind of redundant because she does that, and then she gets 4 people. Yeah, 4 people offense down, but then Ebony Maw just does the same thing for all enemies. So they don't stack. I mean, it's 2 turns, and then he does it, and then everyone gets offense down for 2 turns. So how does this? Why is this a thing? I think maybe they should have made it like defense down instead of offense down, because it's just both Maw and her, they do the same thing, but Maw does it better. So if you take her as a standalone character, this is essential. But in Black Order team, because Maw does the same shit, then it's really not essential, to be honest. Sadly, because this is a good. It looks like a good upgrade, but if you take into account that Maw does the same thing, but for the whole fucking enemy team instead of just 4 people, then this is not essential, unfortunately. Unless you don't have Maw, and then I'd recommend that. If you don't have Maw, you did not unlock him, and you still want to use Black Order, then it is not too bad. Not too bad. Right, so the last light, that's her ultimate. Now, her level 7 reduces speed bar by 25% more. So it's like instead of reducing the speed bar by 25%, it will reduce it by 50%. It is kind of a big deal. 25% is a lot, but it's not essential. If you have a lot of them T4s, go for it. If you want to pimp out your Black Order, go for it, but not essential. Not essential. Let's see, her passive focus. Maw needs focus, but again, this is really not essential, guys. It's not like, oh my god, I need this, or this skill is gonna change the whole fucking thing, right? It's not gonna do that much. So, apart from her basic, and if you don't have Maw, maybe her special, then she got really nothing that we need. Alright, let's move along to Maw. So that's the legendary character of his basic skill. Bonus attack 3 times, so it's like 80% piercing, a little bit more attack, but his damage is not that high because he's a controller. So, I mean, it's not gonna, change anything. It's just a little bit more damage. It's not essential, I'd say. His, special, on the other hand, apply defense up for 2 turns. This is what I call essential, because you want something to change something. So instead of just 1 turn, you get 2 turns. So that is very good. That's essential. I will actually do that myself once he is leveled up. And his his ultimate. So per Black Order and Thanos allies feel speed bar by 5% for self and all allies, and reduce speed bar to all enemies by 5%. So small numbers, but considering they're getting reduced by 5 and you get up by 5, and it's not just Black Order, I think it's all allies. Does not say all allies? I think it does. Per Black Order. Alright, so per Black Order and Thanos allies feel speed bar by 5. So if you have the whole team, then it is a lot better. But I don't know if it's not game breaking, but it is good to have. So if you want to pimp out your Black Order, then I would do this one. But it's not essential in a way that it doesn't really. It's not like a 2-turn thing. It doesn't change from like defense up for 1 turn or defense up for 2 turns. That's a huge thing. This is nice, but it's not altogether, game changing. If you wanna, use this in, Dark Dimension 3. Then this will help you. If you wanna use him in Ultimate 7, this will help you a little bit. But it's not gonna be like, oh my god, I upped this, T4 on his Ultimate, and it's, oh my god, a game changer. Maybe in Arena a little bit. It could depend really on the fight. So far, I haven't had a problem with Ebony Maw in Arena. But, that 5% speed bar can change Arena outcome. So, I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence on that, to be honest. Kind of on the fence, but I haven't used him myself in Arena, so I haven't actually seen how good or how mediocre this is on Arena. I just fought against him, and against him, I had no problem with that at all. Let's see, his passive gained 10% resistance, and, Black Order gained resistance. It's okay. If you want to pimp out your Black Order, go ahead and do it, because Call needs all the resistance that he can get. But, again, it's not game changing like his, his special. His special, it's 2 turns instead of 1 turn. That's a big deal. But not. I don't know. I'm not sold on his passive, to be honest. It's just a little bit not sold on that, to be honest. But yeah, so that's what we have here. And let's go to Thanos. And while we're going to Thanos, I just want to fucking mention that Didix is a very smart man, and he knows a whole lot more than I do in this game. Just want to mention that casually into the video. So I already did his passive like long time ago because basically on death of an enemy always grants 2 ability. That was always good for BKT team, and always gain ability energy is always good. Now, for his empowered skills, I'm not sure this is like really good. Lower armor by 10% to all enemies, and feel speed bar by 10%. I mean, I already have it. The 10% armor lowering is okay. But if you want to pimp out your Black Order, great, do it. Is it essential? Is it, match breaking? Most likely not. Now, his ultimate. Repeat this attack 2 additional times. I think this one is essential. Repeat this attack 2 additional times. That's a lot of damage. So, sure, here it might, because it's 1 or 2, but this actually is, as you can see, it's different. It's like a little bit of stats, a little bit of here, a little bit of that, or something that gives you double the thing. Like it gives you double the thing, double, defense up. Instead of 1 turn, it gives you defense up for 2 turns. It doubles the fucking thing. And that's what you're looking for in an essential T4. So this is very good. It's very good. So his ultimate, yeah, I'd say that's essential. The time shift, let's see, flip all positive effects. Wait. Wasn't it supposed to do that before? Flip 3 positive effects. So, right, so here it does all positive effects. And apply taunt to call for 2 turns. Yeah. I mean, like, you know what? Playing with him, his turn comes too fast, so most of the times the enemies don't really have any positive effects on them to flip. But the 2-turn taunt on call is good. So again, this is something that doubles what we had before. It doubles like 1-turn taunt into a 2-turn taunt, which is really, really good. So definitely, and flips all positive effects. So far this ability have done nothing for me. Playing, because he's so fast with his turn meter, so the enemy doesn't really have any positive effects on them to flip. So besides that, we do want the 2-turn taunt on call. We do want that. Alright, so yeah, that's also a nice, not essential, but is nice. Now his basic, always gain counter, it's like 20% up. Instead of like, 80% chance to gain counter, you get like 100% chance to gain counter. I think Ma gives him counter as well, so I'm not really sure that's really a good essential T4. Maybe if you want to pimp out your, Black Order, then go ahead and do that. But apart from that, it's not the biggest thing. So if you have tons of T4s, sure, you can go all out for Thanos, but his basic is not all that great. Just more damage, which is AoE, so it's not all that bad. But that counter thing, I don't know. It's not really essential, I'd say. Okay, so now that we have that out of the way, you know what? We should do his regular thing. So his regular thing, just damage. Nope, doesn't add anything. His basic, actually special, just damage. Still doesn't add anything. And again, same thing, just counters. So yeah, so now that we're finished with the T4 essentials for the Black Order that for some reason people need. They need to know. They need the infographic. They need to watch YouTube videos about all that crap. For some reason, they cannot decide for themselves. So they need other people to, tell them, oh, this is essential, oh, this is not essential, or this is okay, but not the highest priority. So yeah, if there are any new players watching this video, then here you go. And for everyone else who's been playing for like, a year and a half, 2 years, you guys don't need this kind of crap. You guys can make your own mind. So get the fuck out with this bitch-ass mentality. No, I need to know. I need the infographic. Did this guy come out with it? Did that guy come out of it? Guys, just read. And it's very simple to decide if you need that T4 or you don't need that T4. And, yeah. And the last thing I wanted to say is, we got mail. Read. Rank 1. Okay, that's nice. Okay, let's get out of here. And the last thing I wanted to say before we finish this video is that Didix is a very smart man. And again, he knows a lot about this game. A lot more than I do. And I'll see you guys next time.